Join us at SBR Trackdays.
Living life in color.
If this is your first time joining Sepang Trackdays, stay tuned till the end. This video will walk you through everything you need to know before hitting the track.
Booking your slot is super easy. Head over to sbrtrackdays.com. Click on the calendar tab to view all the track days available for the year. Once you've picked your preferred date, go to Booking to reserve your slot. Don't forget to check out the accommodation and towing details as well.
Since you're a first timer, make sure to select Group C sessions and add them to your cart.
So what do Group A, B and C means?
Basically, A is for advanced, B for intermediate, and C is for beginners.
Understood. Next, click on the shopping cart icon on the top right-hand corner to review your booking details. Make sure everything looks good, then proceed to checkout. Fill in your personal details carefully. And here's an important tip for first-timers. Don't forget to tick yes before continuing. We stayed at Movenpick Hotel and honestly, it's a definite yes for me. Click continue and follow through to the credit card payment page.
Your booking is secured. Don't forget to contact the towing services for your track bike. Now for those driving or riding to Sepang, take note of the coordinates or simply search for Petronas KLIA 3 on your map.
After the main junction, drive or right straight until you see the Parking Bay 1 signage, then turn left.
Follow the service road until you reach the first security point. turn right and go through the tunnel until you reach the second security point. Parking will be available on either left or right side of the open area.
Okay, I would like to welcome myself to Sepang International Circuit. I'm going to show you where the briefing in the morning or in the afternoon will be held. So on the left over here are the chalets, which I'm going to take you to get the merchandise from SBR. You know, you can buy t-shirts, you can buy all the accessories that they have. The place that the briefing will be held is in the media center over here. So that's the media center. And how we are going up there is through that staircase over there. Okay, you go in, up the staircase, and then walk to the media center. So that's where we are going to have a briefing. Alright, now we have arrived at the media center for our registration.
FYI, all riders have to complete the indemnity form prior registration.
So registration of Group A, Group B and Group C. So upon registration, you need to sign on it, and then after you'll be issued with the appropriate tag of your grouping. So you're going to have your stickers, your bike number and the tag for your hand.
Alright guys, let's talk about the briefing. It is compulsory for all riders to attend the session, so please be early. And most importantly, don't sleep in class, okay?
Even I attended the class, okay? Once you're at the pit, make sure to fix your bike number decals properly. That's your track identity for the day. You'll also find the track day program timing pasted on the wall, so keep an eye for your group's schedule.
Each pit is equipped with air-conditioned resting rooms. Yup, nice and cool. These are free sitting areas, so you can suit up, suit down, chill, and get ready for your next track session. Make yourself comfortable and maybe grab a quick drink before the next ride.
Before entering the track, please ensure your helmet strap is secured and your wrist tag is visible after wearing your gloves.
The marshals will check this every time before you roll out, so always double check your gear to keep things safe and smooth.
So we are at chalet number 10 here. This is where you can get the SBR merchandise, the t-shirts, there's caps. Let's go inside. So this is where you can buy the t-shirt, there's long sleeve SBR caps. The ladies are shopping right now, and the team from SBR are all here. So yep.
Hey, it's lunchtime now and all of us are taking a short break, and there's a couple of food trucks available, as you can see. Maybe we start from here. There's Australian avocado milkshakes.
Oh, I love avocados.
And there's fruit juices as well. So seems that there's a couple of shakes and fresh juices available. And over here they've got coffee specialties. So for coffee lover,
There's coffees, there's non-coffee, there's tea.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, hot drinks, not to be missed. And hi.
Hello.
There are also Western sets available as well, such as chicken. I've seen like what?
There's sausage, jumbo sausage,
Yeah,
there's French
cheesy fries, yeah, and many more. Okay, and over
The
here,
last one here is burgers.
they've got some burgers and
And also some rice,
with
chicken,
yep,
beef.
chicken, beef, and popcorn, chicken popcorn or nuggets.
Right, so
There you go. So usually they don't really have heavy meal during the lunch break. So just a
yeah, it's because of transition between session 1 and session 2. So session 2 will start at
I don't know.
Up next, an exclusive interview with the founder of SBR Trackdays.
So don't go anywhere. Stay with us till the end of the video to hear some cool insight straight from the man himself.
I'm Joe. Everybody calls me Joe. My name is Joseph Lee. I've been riding since 1975. Oh, yeah, 1975. My first bike was a trail bike, Scrambler, TS 250 Suzuki, and I started doing dirt bike because I was in the army camp. That was a tank training area. I was a tank commander. So my motorcycling hobby started then. And then, of course, being a sportsman, I like excitement. So, besides playing football, I picked up motorcycle racing. First was off-road, and then those were the days where Orchard Road was a place to go racing at night. They called it Orchard Gudang. I didn't actually race, but we go there and speed through the corners, and the S-band in Orchard is where my first crash was. Then I got hooked to motorcycle racing. So 1978, I did my first race in Batu Tiga in Shah Alam Circuit, and then it started. I became really addicted to it. I raced every year from RD 250, all the two-strokes, RD 350, and by 1985 I had a Suzuki RG 500, which was a weapon of a bike, a square 4 500 two-stroke. Then the 4-strokes came in, the GXXR 750s for I think 4 years, and then GXXR 1000. I had a GXXR 1100 also, but I didn't race that bike. 1998, friend of mine who was then the general manager of Sepang asked me to come and try out Sepang Circuit, and it wasn't open yet. The track was there, but there was still mud, there was no grass, there was no trees, the grandstand wasn't completed, but I rode around and I said, wow, you know, this track when it's ready, it's going to be wonderful. So in 1999 we started going to Batu Tiga circuit, you know, and then after Batu Tiga circuit we would go to Sepang and ride a bit of Sepang and then come back to Singapore. And we all rode up those days, no transport, there was no Schenker, there was no Jaya. And then fast forward again, 2001 Sepang started to hold GP. I think 2000 Sepang had their GP, and in 2001 Sepang sort of asked us Singapore riders to take part in a MSBK. It was called Malaysian Superbike Championship. There was not many big bikes in Malaysia those days, so out of the 35 guys that started, it was 34 Singapore riders, mostly expat riders, and one Malaysian riders. That was a guy called Panjang. So 2001, the activities in Sepang and Batu Tiga and Pasir Gudang was really busy. We were riding almost every weekend in either one of the three tracks. It became so busy that the group, mostly expats at that time, there were a lot of them. There was almost 50. I remember 47 of them in the first group. So we started SBR. It was SBR, Singapore Sport Bike Riders, but we looked at the SBK logo and we thought, we modify it a bit and make SBR short form. And SBR Trackdays was formed in 2001 as a society. So it was a club where we regularly go to the track. We regularly gather in one of the pubs in Clarke Quay, Boat Quay, watch Superbike and talk and drink. And, it was a lot of fun in the days. Then we started going to Sepang and ride in the open track days. So we encountered, at that time, there were more Malaysian riders coming, and some, of course, a majority was still Singapore riders, but there was a sort of a competition between the Singapore and Malaysian riders, and it was always an open track day. Then things became dangerous because there were fast guys and slow guys riding together, and we felt that we needed to do something about it, because I've already then went to track days in Australia, and I noticed they run groups. I didn't know that it was done that way. And I came back to Singapore thinking that we have a big group. We can split into, 3 groups. The fast guys, not so fast, and then the beginners. Give everybody a chance to ride the track as freely as possible. Means there's no obstacles for you. Obstacles are slow riders. But we need to give the slow riders a chance. So we started doing this grouping thing by organizing our own track days, booking Sepang and making it SBR track days. That's when SBR started. Then we realized that it was more fun, safer to run the groups. But then it was always non-profit, just for fun. It carried on for many years until 2006, 2007, I moved to a garage in Sepang, and it was a small garage where we could put about 10 bikes inside and tires and whatever. So it became more serious now with a garage in Sepang and two track days a month. We did That was serious. We do a lot of laps in Sepang. But I had to sell off my business in 2009, 2008 or 2009, I forgot. So at that time, I was sort of unemployed, nothing to do. So in 2011, of course, the group of friends got together and said, hey, might as well do SBR Trackdays professionally. Since we already have everything in place, it's just turning it into a business. So I registered the company. 2011, SBR Trackdays was registered, and then it became a business because the numbers were huge. And of course, I started to see, because I was sole proprietor, I started to see the profits coming in. So with the profits, I had money, I bought bikes. I bought the first 7 bikes, all Kawasaki's, 4 ZX6 and 3 ZX10 from Kawasaki, Malaysia at that time. And then we started to have overseas guys coming in, renting our bikes. So the business grew from that time till now. We've got 15 track bike for rent, and it's been very, very successful. We never had problems with riders in numbers coming to our track days. Sometimes we are overbooked, that we have to stop, because the groups, I would limit each group to 50 riders. Sometimes we have 70, even more in each group, which we then have to reject people because we had once where we had 70 riders in one group, and it was it's very crowded, still manageable, but it can be dangerous. So I've cut it down back to 50, where we will have 40 riders in A, 50 in B, and 50 in C. And Sepang being 5.5 km, there's a lot of space for 50 riders. But we need to split them up. We cannot let them group. And by the way to do it is to release 2 riders every 5 seconds. Okay, ideally I will book 6 to 7. Means we'll try to have every 2 months, every 1.5 to 2 months, one track day. I try to spread it out, but Sepang is very busy. It's a very busy circuit. Sometimes we cannot get the dates we want, but ideally I would like to run 6 track days a year. Yeah. Okay, fortunately now we have Dainese just came in with suit rentals, and there's a shop called Little Bike in Singapore that does suit rentals through us. We have a request, we will ask them, and then they will supply us the correct size. We will bring it up to Sepang for them. And bikes, I got 15 bikes now. Unfortunately, they're not all the same bikes. It's a mix of R6, ZX6, ZX10, different years. CBR 600. I got 2 Ninja 400s. So 15 bikes, and to manage 15 bikes, that is being trashed like hell every track day is quite difficult. But so far, all the bikes are running well. Yes, we do Buriram. We did Buriram twice, 2019 and then 2020. After that, COVID came, so we stopped for a while. 2023 we did in January. This year we skipped, but 2026, next year January, we will have Buriram again. So we try to do on premium tracks. So Sepang is one of the best tracks in the world. So is Buriram, and we chose January because January is a nice, cool winter weather in northern Thailand. Of course, with a world-class circuit, the event is at the upper level. So we do premium track days. So premium track days means we need to have good circuits. So unless there's another circuit being built, we will only stick to Buriram and Sepang for now. Yeah. Okay. Firstly, I followed the track day system of the Australian tracks. The first track day I did was in Eastern Creek. It's called Motorsports Park now, but when I went to Australia, they run 4 groups there. A beginner, and then intermediate, and then the fast and the very fast. So 4 different groups with 4 very different level riders. So when I came back, and watching open track days and fast riders crashing into slow riders among ourselves, I decided to run the three group system. And this is how track days are run professionally all over the world. It's nothing special or nothing new. It is the correct way of running it. Because motorsports is dangerous, and we try our best to make it as safe as possible. And not only do we have the 3 groups, we have marshals, going out there like policemen. Too fast in the slow group, we will push you up to a faster group, and then too slow in the fast group, we will bring you back down. So enforcing is quite difficult, because we are all very, very different. Not everyone, even after 10 years, can go to A. Some people are stuck in B forever, because it's just different ability and just a different way of how you look at it. Some people just want to have for fun, do it for fun. Some are serious, some want to race. And SBR is a place where you can have all the 3 different type of riders, for fun, serious, and racing. And I think that's the correct way. And I will not do it any other way. Yeah. Okay, on a normal track day, there's only 1 ambulance. Okay, with us, with SBR, I have 2 ambulances. The reason being, if a rider crash and it needs to be sent to hospital, the second ambulance present will allow the session to go on. But then it costs more. You have to pay for the second ambulance. But it's, I think that's required for 100 riders or more, since the chances of crashes are always there. And we try to keep the numbers, the crash rate, as low as possible. This from Sepang records itself, that among all the track day organizers, SBR has got the lowest crash rate, and that is 4%. Actually, it's like 3 point something, but all through the years, our red flag incidents are very low. So if you have 100 riders and 4 crashes, 4 red flags, I think that is it's very successful, and we want to keep this safety rate as long as we can. Because of the number of riders and our own rental bikes, I always have 4 mechanics and 1 supervisor, which is Henry, and they are all race mechanics. Okay, these guys, we started with the KTM RC Cup, I think in 2017, and then from there, the 2 Malaysian guys followed SBR all the way till today. So they're very experienced with tire changing. They do a lot of tire changes every track day without damaging people's rim, adjusting the chain correctly, correct tire pressures, brake pads, brake discs fitted properly. We never had any incidents because the guys are very experienced. And then my own 2 mechanics from Singapore will be there also. And we back up people who have small crashes, things come loose, brake levers, like we carry spares up. I always bring some master cylinders, some clutches, we bring clutch plate, we bring brake pads. You never know. If you need something, but 90% we will have it in with us. That is the hospitality side of me. I'm always in the service industry, and I would like to make things as comfortable as possible for everyone. So the mineral water, the 100 plus, the banana that we buy for energy, and aircon rooms that we open for riders, is all part of giving service to the riders, giving them a good, comfortable environment, because when they are riding and they come back, they are hot and sweaty. It's so nice to have a nice, cold 100 plus of mineral water. Lately, I bought chairs, tables, and fans. The heat in Sepang is sometimes unbearable. Coming in, the air can be very still. To have fan, cooling you down, I think that is that's above the normal service. But to me, it's natural. I would do it for ourselves, and I would do it for everybody that comes. Okay, first you must have the need to want to speak. I mean, this track days and racing is not for everyone. Okay, because of course it's a dangerous sport, but it is very rewarding in terms of excitement, and for me, I've been doing it for 50 years. I still look forward to every track day. For SBR, we would like to guide beginners the correct way. Means we have marshals, and I've got very experienced marshals. Been together, I think we've done thousands and thousands of laps around Sepang, so we know the track very, very well. We are not the fastest riders, but we are able to guide people step by step, because you can have 10 beginners, first timers to Sepang, but there will always be a couple of them that need only half an hour of coaching, and they are okay, they are natural riders. But then you will have maybe some that needs a whole day of guidance, and so far we have been able to guide a lot of riders, from real beginner level to a certain point where they can ride by themselves. We ran a school this year where we had 43 riders. Actually, there was only space for 30, but it was way overbooked. So 43 riders, and we had 10 coaches. It was a very basic track day introduction course, but judging from the happy faces at the end of the 4 hours, they were all very happy, and they all wanted us to do again. Some of them want to repeat because they have learned things that you would never know if you ride on the road, like racing lines. If you don't know anything about racing lines, you'll be wondering, why are we running so wide into a turn? I mean, the aim is to come out and see more track than the grass or the gravel. So those are the stuff that we impart to the newcomers, and there's so many things to learn: body position, braking techniques, and if you do not get the proper guidance, you could get hurt, and to start off correctly is the most important thing. Then after that, you can practice, and with us and the marshals, you can ask us anything about track riding. We definitely have an answer, because there's no such thing as a stupid question in this. We want to help all the newcomers. We will try our best to make sure that after coming for one SBR session, you want to come for another 10.
Here's Dr. Dol from Singapore, passionate about racing and speed. Watch his onboard Sepang laps by scanning the QR code.
If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your riding buddies. Till then, ride safe, have fun and keep chasing those corners.